All right, we've asked the people on Facebook to give us some of their toughest whiskey questions, and Randall and I are going to try to answer them. Spencer J. asks, why do people think quality whiskey is smooth, particularly bourbons which are known for their spicy characteristics?
There can be alcohol smooth, which is less burny or tingly or fiery on the tip of your tongue and moves more towards a warmth at the back of the tongue. And then there's flavor smooth, where black pepper might not be as smooth as a flavor, but maybe banana or vanilla is smooth. So what are you really talking about? I think you have to break it down to what are you saying? Alcohol smoothness or flavor smoothness?
When I taste something that doesn't have that sort of that harsh burn and stuff, and because I think that's what more people are talking about when they say smooth, is that back of the throat. It can be warm, but they don't want sort of a hard alcohol taste. I actually describe that more as a silky texture. I use it as a more textural term because that is really, I think, what most people are talking about is the smoothness of a whiskey, being that it's not abrasive to the back of your palate.
Right. We recently had a 45-year-old bourbon, the
Right.
oldest bottled bourbon known to exist. Right?
Absolutely.
And you could possibly say that the alcohol was smooth on it because it had been so aged, but it had such an intense dryness because it had been in a barrel for 45 years that I couldn't find the smooth in the alcohol. And the taste was not something that I would characterize as smooth.
People like to say when they're doing quality and they're doing expensive stuff, they like to say smooth because that means it's the exact, and I think this is what the exact sign of quality, and it's certainly not. And I've had whiskeys that are smooth, that have been inexpensive, and I've had whiskeys that have sort of been harsh, that have been expensive. It's really depending on the flavor profile of the individual product, but people are using it to define quality, and that's wrong.
And they're also using it because it's a catchphrase that they think people will believe that they know what they're talking
Usually when
about.
I say smooth, I do it in a sarcastic way. Smooth! You know, but, so that's the answer to that.
Yeah.